2K17, so I'm gonna give a lot of videos on that when I get it. Madden
So the
17
Hornets
too.
win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor.
Get it.
Setting the
First
floor
points,
for the
first
Hornets.
assist.
Down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Freak. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball. McDermott, no one around him.
Oh,
It's good
now.
this time.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting
I've been
trouble.
trying to get that little crossover badge and stuff, but I'm probably gonna max out my playmaking, so I will be able to cross a lot of people at the park.
Here's Chicago. This is their first chance this season.
And I'm at Sunset.
We saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Douglas Roberts. He kicks to Lamb. Jefferson setting the pick for Lamb. 5 on the clock. 16 feet away.
Let's go.
But the bounce goes his way.
It's pretty good.
Big height advantage
Like
right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Rose, no good. The Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. But
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far. Rose kicks to Gibson. Rose dishes to McDermott. Back to Rose. Nice pass. Rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
First, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Douglas Roberts passes to Jefferson. And
There
he caught
we
that
go.
pass in full stride on his way to
Next
the
game
big
out pretty
slam.
good for us. This started out.
Threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And Gibson kicks to Butler. Here's the ball. The shot no good. Charlotte will go the other way with it. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that was one of the few times that the team just lacked fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, other fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor is not what it needed to be.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he gets it to go. Here's Roberts. Coming off 31 points last game. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
For them to be even, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees
Come
every
on,
time he gets in the post. If they don't collapse in their post threats, he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Shots good by
What?
Gibson.
I wasn't even guarding it.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Douglas Roberts dishes to Batum. From 15 feet away.
What?
Break for the Bulls. Shots good from Butler.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
Charlotte trailing. And here's Douglas Roberts looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Jefferson. And again, the Hornets
Jefferson,
missing.
you hit the long range
Chicago's
shots
gone
and
1 of 3
everything.
from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Rose.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse.
Oh! That's a beautiful jam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. That's tipped.
Ow,
It's stolen by
Jefferson.
Rose. Now the dish to McDermott. Gibson the screen. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. And Gibson, here we go. Lamb with the ball. Kicks it to Douglas Roberts. Screen by Jefferson. Pass to Williams. Shot off the pick. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Butler. No good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Jefferson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Portis. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Merritt. For Jimmy Butler. And then for Charlotte, Mark is checked. Lamb comes in. Gilchrist. And Freak subbed in. Setting the floor. It's Williams down low with Jefferson. There with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward.
Huge defense that possession. He didn't waste time cutting through.
Here's Rose. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Lamb. Rebounded by McDermott.
Dude,
The
just
Bulls
kept
leading by
going.
6. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Releases from the wing and drills it. Chalmers has got his second basket of the night. To the left wing, there's a screen by Williams. It's stolen by Rose. Oh, and a foul for the Bulls.
Wow.
Down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Shot clock at 3. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 6 points for Batum. And it's Rose penetrating. He feeds it to Chalmers. Yes, and it's with the assist that time. Got assist number 5 here tonight. Hornets trail by 11. Now here is Douglas Roberts. And there's the 3-second call. This one. Take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Courtney Lee, he's checked in for
Here we
Charlotte.
go.
And you don't ever
Got me
want to
getting
get
my
into the
groove.
habit of letting
Gotta
the
get that a
offense
little bit.
get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. That's the message they were sending with that. Nothing easy inside.
The Bulls leading by 8. Rose goes in. Here's McDermott. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDermott's got 11 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Mario Chalmers picks one up. The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing
What?
better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Freak is second.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season, and because he was such a good percentage shooter in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
Rose passes to Gasol. 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long. Hornets trail by 9, and a wide open look for Lee.
Why did
Rebound
you
by the Bulls.
shoot that, man?
Gibson's
You
got
gotta
his
go
third
in.
rebound tonight. Pass to McDermott. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 14 points for Doug McDermott.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Screen by Jefferson. Stolen by Rose. And here comes the break. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Alright.
I I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Douglas Roberts' shot is off. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Chalmers. 8 points for him. Gibson the screen. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Douglas Roberts. An amazing finish with it right in his face. Douglas Roberts has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Rose attacking. And here's Chalmers for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Douglas Roberts with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. No good.
Oh, my God.
Chicago the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Looking now at the numbers for Freak. Great showing for him last season. He was around 23 points a game, 4 assists and rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points. It's been a nice game for Freak. He has 9 points and the 2 nice steals as well. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
Butler with the ball, and it's Lynn picking him up. Butler kicks to Rose. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Portis, he's checked in for McDermott.
Man.
And that concludes.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the 3rd?
Yo, he better. I'm about to pop a blood vessel up in here. Stand losing like this. Yo, if he needs any suggestion on what we can change, he can come to me. Because I've been keeping the list all half. It's about 5 pages long at this point.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, pay attention so we can cover some stuff. We're capable of much better basketball than we played in the first half. First of all, what's up with all the fouls? I appreciate your fire and we want to play aggressive defense, but we've got to dial it down a notch. And I couldn't have asked for more from the bench either. We are getting some quality minutes from you guys. There's going to be more PT for you coming up. And when we get the ball, we can look to start the break if it's there for us. But I don't want to push it just because we have some ground to make up. Okay, that's it. I'm expecting a whole lot out of you guys in the next 2 quarters. This isn't a game I'm anywhere close to giving up on, and neither should you.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the 3rd and 4th quarters. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and
Rose is the 1, Butler is the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5, and it's McDermott in at the 3. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin this. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. 21 points and did his work from a pair